Hello elites, hope you're doing great. In this video, I'm going to show you how to run Alex Masters as a speech master or somebody else who's just attending and wants to evaluate. So first of all, you go to Classroom. You have to be in the Mastermind group, and then you go to Classroom. In Classroom, you will find Alex Masters, right? Because here, down below, you can see all the recording weekly calls that people or us will hold. Some of them are not being recorded for privacy, but most of them has been recorded and you can find them here. The second thing is that if you go down to Toastmasters story to Alex Master, you can read about my story, why I built this and what is my background with Toastmasters and how I built and founded multiple Toastmasters club and help employees to have a better speech, have a better pitch, or become a better public speaker, because these are very important, especially if you have taken the interview identity course. It will help you a lot to understand how you should speak in interviews in general, in public. And then we have on the top, we have Tuesday sessions instructions. Right now it's on Tuesday. You can find the latest uh, latest happenings in the calendar section. So right now it's on Tuesdays, and my calls, which I do Q&A, it's on Thursday. You always have to refer to calendar for the updated one. But when you go to Classroom, you go to Alex Masters, you go to how to run weekly Alex Masters calls. You can watch this video and more information. There's also two different tabs: 365 table topics, which gives you different as skill sets. For example, here we give you just general topics that will help you with off-the-cuff speeches, like street speeches, and it is really impactful if you practice these to have a friendly conversation at interviews. And then we have 100 Fortune 500 behavior questions, which is targeting different skill sets. These are very good when you try to practice interviews. So from time to time, you guys have the option to switch between the 100 or 365. It depends on the speech master. So who is a speech master? Speech master is the person who leads the session. And it's very easy, guys. You just need to ask people of a random question between 1 to 100 or between 1 to 365. When somebody picks a number, let's say 20, you go down to the list, read that questions to them. They can only skip once. If they don't like the question for any reason, they can ask to skip one and they pick another number, but they can only do it once. Then you read the question. Once you read the question, they have 1 minute to think and 2 minutes to give a speech about it. This is different in the 365. The rules is 30 seconds thinking and 1 minute speaking. Okay, so that's the only difference. But they pick a random number, you read the question to them, and they have time to think and time to respond. And they, on the other hand, has to stick to the 1 minute. And in 1 minute, they have to have their starter, like your opening, they have to have a body, and they have to give a conclusion. And then other people were defined by a speech master at the beginning. So a speech master will find the timer. You have to nominate people. You have to ask people to nominate themselves. If they don't nominate themselves, you nominate them. So the person who is a speech master will pick the timer at the beginning. Also pick evaluators. Everybody else in the call are going to be evaluator, and they just need to decide what they're going to evaluate. We are evaluating you on based on 7 factors: speech organization, speech clarity, speech wording, body language, vocal variety, speech persuasion, and ums and ahs. Somebody needs to count your ums and ahs. What is ums and ahs? For example, when you say these are filler words. We don't want you to use this. Instead of saying you need to pause. Like, don't say anything. Try it. That is something that you need to be aware of first. Then you need to count them. Then you need to consciously try to reduce them. What is the best number of ums and ahs? 0. So if you, whatever number you have, some people have 20 to 30 ums and ahs within the 1 minute speech. That's, yeah, because you haven't practiced it. But some people say, what is the goal? The goal is 0. So you have to practice every week, going from 30 to 20 to 10 to 5 I use a lot of ons and ahs, so it's hard. I understand it, but you have to practice it. Okay, the more you practice it, the more you are consciously aware of it, especially at interviews, the more you use them less. And if you use them less, you sound more confident, you sound a better speaker, and it'll become natural eventually. Okay, so that is the role of evaluator, to evaluate every person. Somebody just write points on organization, somebody on clarity, and how. If you need more information on that, when you go to how to run weekly Alex Masters, there is an evaluation form. When you click on that, you will see the details if you want to learn more about how to evaluate. And the timer, the person who is timer needs to use a timer on her phone or Apple Watch, and then make sure people gets the 30-second, 1 minute, or 1 minute and 2 minutes. And if they're over it, you need to show them by hand 5 minutes to the end of the speech that, hey, your time is up. And then you still allow them to go a little bit after their time, but you time it and report it. Because the goal is, I understand a lot of people cannot finish a speech in 1 minute. They go one and a half or 2 minutes, but it's okay. The goal is to make improvements as you speak. Every week you count your ons and ahs. You think about a speech organization, you think about a speech clarity, you think about body language, and you think about how quick you were able to navigate in your mind, give a speech, give a body, give a conclusion, and all that. So this is very important. If you need more information, I have explained about all of these in the 3 days interview identity shift course. Make sure to go through that. It's very important. It will give you a breakthrough. A lot of people reported that, and it helps you a lot. So good luck being a speech master. It's a very important role because you practice leadership. You start a meeting, you finish a meeting, you make sure everybody is aligned, you give people, you delegate, you give people roles and tasks, and ask them after a speech. Before a speech, you talk about the question. After a speech, you ask the evaluators to give their feedbacks. You ask the timer. You communicate with everybody in the meeting. And that is the first and foremost important skill you need to learn, especially when you get $100,000 jobs. You need to be able to manage meetings in organizations. You will be put on the spot at some point. And this is the best simulation for you to practice that. And also make sure to record these calls, guys. A lot of you needs to go back and see what did you say. If you don't record it, it's no good. So try to record it. And if you don't have access, if you don't have a moderator access, you cannot record it. So make sure to go and ask one of the moderators to record it for you. Okay, this is very important. So good luck. This was the instruction. If you have any question, feel free to comment it down below and we will answer it.